Well, isn't this just the niftiest of camera settings? I kind of like it. It feels really personal. What did I learn when I was 20? How to continue to bruise myself exponentially, apparently. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Stephanie. I share videos about travel and food and lifestyle and fashion and life. Mostly life, because we're living life, aren't we? I'm turning 21 in 2 days. I'm real excited. And I didn't do this video last year, but I did it the 2 years before, and I have an eyelash in my eye and life is ugh. I did this video 2 years ago when I was 18 turning 19. 18 things that I learned when I was 18, and oh my god, I look back at that video and I knew nothing. I mean, I knew something, but like, I've changed a lot the past 2 years, and the things that I've learned in the past 2 years are long. And my best friend texted me because we're going to New York for my 21st birthday, and we're really excited about that tomorrow, which the vlog will be coming. Also, if you haven't watched my Europe 2019 vlogs, watch those right now. The link will be right here in the corner, sliding so beautifully as I talk. But yeah, I want to do 20 things that I learned at 20, because I think that I've learned 20 was a freaking massive big year for me. Wow. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so when I did this video at 18, I said in the video, and I'll insert a clip here, that travel was my second my second passion besides music. Traveling is definitely up there with music. It like butts up against music as my passion, and I definitely learned that when I went to Europe this past month. And I've learned in those 2 years, and especially at 20, that music is not my purpose. Like, music is not why I'm here. I am here to travel. And it's just so funny how what you think your life is about changes so quickly, and now I undoubtedly know that it's travel. So I said in that video 2 years ago that the world is amazing. With all of the countries and diversities and languages and people and food and sights and topography, our world is awesome. It's really awesome, and I can't wait to discover all the rest of it. And that was before I really even saw the world. Like, I had just gotten back from Europe for the first time. I had just traveled internationally for the first time. And now I'm saying what I've learned at 20 is that the world is amazing. I said that, like I said in my 18 video, traveling is it for me. I did the most traveling I think anyone has ever done in a single year of life at the age of 20. I mean, I literally celebrated my 20th birthday in Lucerne, Switzerland. I went all over Italy with my mom. I mean, Milan, Rome, Venice, Florence, all these little places in Italy in between. Cinque Terre, I went down under with my dad. I went everywhere. I went to Sydney, the Great Barrier Reef, Cairns, Melbourne, Perth, Brisbane, all of the beaches, Byron Bay. I drove through the South Island of New Zealand. I made my way to the windiest city in the world, Wellington, Auckland, and I went back to Europe for 3.5 weeks, and I found my heart exactly where I left it, and I found myself all over again, and I rediscovered places that I loved, and then I also found new places like Dublin and Madrid and Strasbourg, and how there are just an infinite set of possibilities outside our doors if we just give ourselves the chance to see them. Number 2, I've discovered this in the past 2 years, but I've discovered how much I really truly just like to be alone. Anyone who meets me, I'm extremely extroverted. I think my effervescence of extrovertism, if that's a word, is like throwing itself at the camera right now. But yeah, after many tribulations in my young life of failed relationships with friends, family members, people that could have been more than friends, I've just discovered how much I really value my alone time, and that I ironically feel safest when I don't put my trust in people and I put my trust in places, or mostly the world. 3, trust the timing of your life. This is a very hard one, but I've at 20 just really let it sink in that even when things don't seem to be going your way, know that there's always a greater reason behind it. Like, things will happen when and if they're supposed to happen. I'm notoriously impatient. I want all of the answers in my life right away, and I've learned at 20 that this is a roller coaster. I cannot get all of the climaxes and the resolutions in a 5-minute topsy-turvy ride, because that's just not what life is. Yeah, still accepting that one, but I've learned it. 4, we don't always get everything we want in this world, but we get everything that we need. 5, don't ever lose sight of your dreams and goals, no matter what anybody says to you. 6, this goes along with that. Do not ever lose yourself in someone else. It's not worth it. It's not worth risking the confidence and durability and the identity that took you so long to build up. It's not worth it no matter who they are. 7, letting people and plans go is hard, but it's necessary if you want to allow what's meant for you to come to you. 8, people don't always know what's best for you even when they think they do. You, deep down, even if it's the answer you don't want to hear, know what's best for you. Always go with what you know is best for you. 9, it is extremely heartbreaking and disappointing, but mostly heartbreaking to outgrow someone close to in your life when you're here and they're still here and you wish there was something you could do to get them to be up here, but you know that you just can't and you gotta let them go. 10, it is dangerous to dream about people, other people, and how you want them in your life when you can't change them, and the only person that you can change in this world is yourself. You can't waste your time wishing that those people would change. They're gonna change when and if they want to change. The only person you can focus on making a better you every single day as I remove my curly hair from my hands in this DC summer humidity. The only person I can change is me. I can straighten my hair if I want to, but someone else can't. You know, that's a bad analogy, but you get what I'm saying. 11, while you can't change other people, people do change. People say I'm naive when I say that, but I've seen it, I've watched it with my own eyes. People do change. Sometimes it takes time, but it's important to never give up hope on people, but it's most important to never give up hope on yourself. 12, that my heart does not lie with a person, and it never will, because it's always lied with a place, and it always has, and it always will. 13, time really heals all wounds, and when that doesn't work, go work out. And when that doesn't work, go eat some chocolate. But time is the answer to everything. It's the only thing that will provide you with perspective. 14, writing is the most difficult but most effective therapy that I have ever found. I can go off and travel. I can go off and bake some complex wild dessert. I can listen or play music. I can talk with friends, but nothing will ever help me process the events of my life like writing. 15, I cannot stay bored. I think that's pretty obvious if you watched my Europe 2019 vlogs. But yeah, last August I had a whole month of doing nothing, which I you know, is sometimes good for the soul, and I should be taking advantage of that while I'm young. But nah, I always need to be doing something, working on something, feeling productive. If I'm not feeling productive, I feel like not productive, and I don't like that feeling. 16. This is kind of my slogan at the end of 20, and a new slogan I'm going into this next year of my life with is that life is the longest movie that there is. Just roll with it. 19. No, 18. No, 17. I'm sorry, I suck at this. 17. I am a true nomad. I recognized it when I was at the Cliffs of Moher. Just my home is whenever I'm not home. That is where I feel in my most comfort zone. The battery's dying, so we're gonna finish this. 18. I'm very lucky to have had all the experiences that I've had in my still very young life. 19. My life didn't start until May 19th, 2017, which was the day I hopped on a plane to Paris abroad for the very first time. And 20. I figured out at 20 exactly what I want out of my life and what all of my goals are, and exactly how I want to accomplish all of them. They're really quite simple. 1, I want to live in Europe. 2, I want to explore the world from there. And 3, I want to be a successful travel writer and content creator and live as that expat in Europe with my Parisian apartment. That's a must. But yeah, guys, those are 20 things. I'm doing that twice, as it's going to signify 20 times 2, 10 times 2. I hope you like this video. If you want more videos like this, I post all sorts of kinds of videos about my life. Be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button and click the previous video and the next video, because you should keep watching me because I'm really entertaining to watch. Alright guys, it's nice seeing you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Gabe and Jess Scotty style.